Kenya this morning, Carl Tinana, along with me. If we look at our referee, Matthew Rodden. And the match about to start. Oh, still plenty of fans out, and quite a few of them sheltering from the heat as well at this middle stage of the afternoon. There is German Davidov. And it's Samoa kicking off. Nicely taken down by Edward Filatov. Davidov goes in to clear it. You see the confidence really flowing into these two teams. And Lazarenko is another who's had a very strong second day. Rafael Va'a might be pinged for a high tackle here unless they can make something of it. Yeah, advantage is over. Quickly over, Filatov. And now they'll look to hold him up. Yeah, doing so successfully. Not only holding him up, chucking him into touch. Carl Tinana, very impressed with both of these sides, the way they started day two. Yeah,
most definitely. This Russian team has shown a lot of good sevens rugby by keeping their space. That's some good defence. That's what I think Samoa are starting to get back to. That's what you associate with the Samoan team, is the good physical defence.
Oh, when they first made their mark in world rugby back in the early 90s, so much of it was about their bone-rattling tackling. And we've seen signs of that today, all good legal stuff. Now here's Toloa dropping the ball back. Well, the Russians capable of good defence. That was Davidov, who's been quite splendid today for the Russians. Loose ball, scooped up by Babayev. Now Filatov sprinting for the corner and opens the scoring for Russia. Well, Davidov, mentioned him before the game. He's done some great things in open field play, but what a great hit at the ruck.
Yeah, good awareness, wasn't it, from Davidov? First to make the tackle, and secondly to go through the middle of the ruck and disrupt it. Good pass there from Babayev to Filatov, who was always going to finish from this position. But all the hard work done, firstly in defence, secondly at the breakdown.
Now this, the first semi-final in the Challenge Trophy. It's a new format this year on the HSBC World Series. Used to play for various minor trophies. Now it's all about finishing 1 to 16 and the points that go with it. Challenge Trophy carries with it a valuable 8 points. And when you're one of these teams really intent on keeping your place as one of the core teams on the table, games like this really important.
Well, Russia have been up and down in that side of the table where they've been 16th, had to go down, go through the qualifying and get back up, and now you can sort of see the rewards. They're starting to play some good sevens rugby, spreading the field, and with their upset against the USA, their last game in pool play tonight, you can't argue with that.
Davidov, the man who sets it, Filatov, Lazarenko, starting to get familiar with a lot of these names. Zhivotov, here's Kotov. Big man, he's another who's caught the eye. Maybe good structure. Pass flung wide by Babayev. Here is Davidov. They managed to rip the ball away from him. Into the end goal it goes. They'll come back for the scrum. No more, just backing to get hands on the ball.
They had to make a lot of tackles out of the Samoan team in the first 3 odd minutes in this game. We really haven't had any ball to attack with at all, have they, really?
Bind on the hooker. Stability. Crouch. Bind.
So midway through the first half, Russia with the lead.
Wait.
To scramble it away in situations like this, teams really obvious. Just to get the ball out of the danger zone, see if they can press down on the defensive side. They reorganize themselves well, Russia. Sukin gets it away to Babayev. Support players back. Broken field opportunity. And it's Lazarenko, this rangy number 4, towed through by Filatov. There was no knock on. And having to go back for Samoa, Tila Mialoi. Oh, beats the first, beats the second. Now he's in a bit of space, the captain. Running up in support is Rafael Va'a, and he'll level the scores. Opportunity here for Samoa to go in front.
Well, that is great sweeping from Samoa. Tila Mialoi getting back into duress. You can see him here bides his time, brushes away one defender, uses the right foot step to get away from second, and he positions Va'a beautifully. See, he looks on the outside just to give that little decoy and hesitate when he comes to the sweeper, and Va'a with a nice try.
Va'a from Vailele, just to the east of the capital, Apia. Good support line. Fans are happy.
I'll just take that back to what Gordon Hitchens is trying to work on with the Samoan team. They kicked the ball down, they made a break to Russia, then they kicked it away. And the ability to go back and cover that up, whereas in previous years they probably wouldn't have had the fitness to do that.
Well, they're certainly going to get fit with him coaching them.
Most definitely. But it's starting to come. It's going to take a little while, but you can see signs like that. It is starting to come.
Free kick here. Well, someone once said about Gordon Hitchens, I'm going to have to get fit for all this training.
You won't be happy with that basic error from the kickoff. Savelio Ropati just in front of Tila Mieloi.
Ropati, we're told, a player to watch out for. He's come into the squad in place of the injured Francis Ieremia, but attention switches back to Russia here, and the impressive Davidov had to release, and it's Ropati who's given away the penalty there. Perhaps try to make amends, rip the ball away at the breakdown.
I saw this yesterday after their first game where they really chucked the ball around, did the Russian team, and they turned a lot of ball over. Ever since in their second game, they've made it a real point of slowing the game down, just trying to keep possession and spreading the field, and I think it's really worked for them.
Russia have it, and they've crept up offside here. Samoa, Davidov flings it back the way. Oh, look out! Well, the referee was playing advantage and brings them back a long way here. Samoa in trouble. Davidov over. Gets another one. Well, they were always back on their heels. Almost impossible to defend in that situation.
It took them a real long way back, did the referee? Was saying the backs are offside. I don't think they're that far back. As you said, the defence always going backwards. Very tough to stop anyone, especially as big as Herman Davidov.
The man from Moscow. He's come out on day two with that sweatband around his head. That's quite a mop, isn't it? Well, end of the first half, and Russia it is with the lead by 10-7 over Samoa. So no sooner had Samoa got in front, they concede the lead. Cape Town, they reached the Challenge Trophy semi-finals, this exact same point. They pushed France all the way. Now they've got a chance to go one better, make the final. What a goal to set for themselves here. And, well, Samoans, well, initially stood back, let them have it, but now the kick ahead. Tolua, fastest man in the team. Can he control it? Or air shot. Picks it up at the second go, and he makes it. He almost blew it with a hack at the ball, but then it sat up for him, and Samoa Tolua, from the speculative kick through, scores the try. Samoa back in front.
You know, there's a lot of skill by both teams. First, it was a kickoff. It was nice and accurate by Russia. They could have taken it two hands. They didn't. They knocked it back, instead of securing it, and then Tila Mieloi puts it on the toe right there, picks it up on the fly. That is a good skill, but Samoa Tolua, as you said, Tony, is a noted try scorer. Just gets it on the knee, but you know what? He has the skill and the balance to get it done.
Yeah, great heads-up play from the captain. Thought for a moment that the Samoans had just let them have the ball, but great awareness, and the kick goes away to the left. But Samoa regain the lead, 12-10. Seesaw action, we've seen plenty of that today. Restart. Goes short this time. It's Samoa getting to it first, a little loose, and Ropati had to take his time to make sure he could bring it under control. Russians start to fan out on defence. Mialoi, little dab around the fringe. Tossed the pass back in field to Ropati. And a knock-on from Russia. Well, 5 minutes to play. Still anyone's.
A good substitute coming on for Samoa. Alamanda Motunga, jersey number 2. He's so strong. That running probably hasn't had the effect he's had last weekend, but still, what a great time to bring him on. Such an important game, that guy there. Give him the ball early. Samoa to what?
Come on. Crouch.
Very nimble-footed player, very quick.
Bind.
Good strike rate.
Sit.
Mialoi, Leua, and now Asofolau, so they're bringing the changes, and nice ball back in field, Toloa, and some good defence from Babayev.
12.
Oh, but what about for a one-on-one tackle? Dmitry Sukin in the sweeper role just gets him by one hand. Samoa Toloa, I think he was in for all money.
That's one of the things really impressed about this Russian team, is that the enthusiasm on defence.
And they have an unusual defensive pattern too. They'll sort of let you go through a half hole, and they have the make-up speed to sort of get you from behind.
Stay 10 metres.
A real test of stamina for these teams this weekend. Taken down by Lazarenko. So Russia behind by 2. Davidov holding it up and then taking it to ground when he wanted to. Swung on by Sukin. Now Zhivitov, and high tackle.
High tackle.
That was Mutunga, the man who's come on in the last minute or so.
Samoa, keep the tackles down.
But once again, Tony, the Russians not looking to take the quick tap, or just take it to the set-piece line-out.
Number 10.
Ilya Babayev gets the call. Yurov and Vladislav Sozhinov comes on. There he is, Babayev. Sozhinov, another from the Saracens club in Moscow, where it won't be this temperature. Low 30s. Real scorcher in Sydney. Again, Russia take it to the set piece. The lanky figure of Kotov to the line out. And shoving the line out from Samoa. It's not going to help. Wouldn't be surprised if they tried to peg off another 20 metres with a kick here.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they pointed at. Go back down to the sideline. They've done it once already. Back-to-back penalties.
Sukin. And he's put it out into touch about 12, 13 metres from the corner flag. So
use the line, White. Use the line.
They wander it. They know they need a big play here. Russia, if they're going to win it, might be the time to strike right now. Bit of toing and froing, but taken down at line-out time by Lazarenko. He's playing advantage here, the referee. Davidov now straightening Sozhinov. Just 5 metres from the line. They quickly recycle. Numbers away to the left. Offside again, Samoa. Try to carve his way through Zhivitov. Penalty right out in front.
Number 4.
Well, it's just so hard to defend your line for this long. This is going to be a very tough defensive set for the Samoan team, but I like the way they're coming forward and making their tackles.
Oh, they take the tap. He goes on his own. Oh, he's done it. Well, he's had such a strong game all round, Dmitry Sukin. And this time, instead of being the distributor, backed himself to go for the line.
Yeah, just a little fake to go right. But what I've liked from Sukin He actually saved the try from Samoa Taloa just moments earlier. Now they march down the field with 2 penalty kicks, and he gets a reward. He deserves this, the young man in jersey number 8.
It's been good to see him back in this. I had the misfortune to miss the Dubai tournament. He got the flu in the days leading up. I had to sit it out in Dubai. They missed him too. So time almost up. Russia with a 17-12 lead. They'll push it deep too. And oh, that's not a bad kick. Racing back. Samoa unable to stop it going into touch. That was Asafolau wearing the number 13 jersey.
Geez, that's a heads-up play though, wasn't it, from Dimitri Sukin? Right on point. Isn't he? Stepped up when Russia needed him most. Scored a try, saved the try. Gave that good kick into the corner.
I guess they're just throwing down the gauntlet here, Samoa. If you want it, you're going to have to do it from a long way out. Ed Fido was on for Samoa. He's very quick as well. Can they give him a chance? Well, it's untidy line-out ball. Well, nothing you can do with that.
Carried back.
It'll be a scrum 5 chance here for Russia to close it out and go into the Challenge Trophy final.
Well, inaccuracy at line-out time has cost the Samoans in this game. They've had their chances, haven't been able to secure it. That was another one.
Well, all they can hope to do now, Samoa, is a big shunt at scrum time. The Russians have got plenty of strength. There it is. There's the shove. It's early. Yeah, free kick. Davidov
On the line.
will tap it, boot it into touch, and Russia into the Challenge Trophy final, and well done. A 17-12 win over Samoa. Perhaps their most notable result yet on the HSBC World 7 Series. Well, still plenty of great action to come today, and plenty to look forward to, and a lot of these teams building up to a big event on the west coast of the USA in San Francisco.